Hey guys, it's Abby, and today I'm going to be telling you about some authors that I really need to read. So I've made a little list in my notepad of authors that I haven't read yet and I need to. Some of them I already own their books, some of them I don't. But these are authors that I've heard so much about and I just really want to read some of their works. So first up is Jane Austen. I have a complete bind-up of her works. It's not a very pretty one, so I'm just going to leave it. It's on my TBR shelf. And I haven't read a single book from her. Not one. So she is my must-read author. I also really want to read some Rick Riordan. I have his Red Pyramid? Is that just the name of the first book? His Egyptian trilogy. I've always loved ancient Egypt. So I really want to read that as well as others of his works. I really enjoy middle grade and I really enjoy mythology, so I need to get into him. Marie Lu. I haven't read a single book, but I own the Young Elites and the Legend trilogies. Not read any of them, but they're on the TBR. They just sound like really interesting books. J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I really want to read Illuminate. I've been meaning to buy it for so long, like it's my must-buy book, but I've just not had the funds to buy it full price and I've not seen it in a charity shop. Because everyone keeps it who reads it. So yeah, I really need to read Illuminate. I also want to read some of J. Kristoff's work outside of that. I'm not quite sure about Amy Kaufman, just because I have so many books on my TBR. I'm interested, not too interested. But J. Kristoff does really dark books and I just need some more of that. Maggie Stiefvater. I really want to read The Raven Boys. I watch a lot of Books and Lala and she goes on about them, so I need to read The Raven Boys. Stephen King. Another one that's kind of inspired by Books and Lala. Kayla has read most of Stephen King's work and I've not read a single one. I'm not too much into like horror and stuff, so I'm going to pick selectively which ones I want to read, but I do want to read some. Sabaa Tahir. Her Instagram stories are fire. I need to read some of her books. Ember in the Ashes sounds amazing. If I ever find it, I will pick it up again in charity shops or discount stores. Poor student. Tomi Adeyemi. I need to read Children of Blood and Bone. Simple as. Adam Silvera. I don't read a lot of contemporary, but his is a name that pops up quite a bit, and They Both Die at the End looks really interesting to me, so I want to read some of his work. Ruta Sepetys. Salt to the Sea is a book, World War II, I need it, but also people have also recommended others of her books, so... Lauren Oliver. I've never read Delirium. I plan to read Delirium, and then she's also come up with some more books more recently, so maybe I'll pick them up too. Margaret Atwood. I've never read The Handmaid's Tale. I want to watch the show and I can't until I read the book. Whew, I need it. So that's something I really need to pick up, and then once I've read that, I'm hoping that I'll enjoy her writing style, and if I do, I'll read more. George R.R. Martin. I'm part of the way through Game of Thrones. Like 100 pages. I'm intending on reading the whole series. I absolutely love the TV show and hopefully I'll love the books too. Tahira Mafi. I need to read more from Tahira Mafi. She is gorgeous for starters, and I've read her husband Ransom Riggs books, my mind went blank, the Pellinor series, and I just really want to read some of her middle grade. Furthermore, it looks really interesting than those ones, so yes. Patrick Ness. Not read a single book from him. I intend of reading The Knife of Never Letting Go at some point, but just whichever Patrick Ness book I get to first. I can't believe I've not read him yet. Renee Ahdieh. How have I not read from her yet either? Another really popular author and one that I'm interested in. Gillian Flynn. I like thrillers and I've not read a single Gillian Flynn. Gillian Flynn. I don't know. But I've not read a single one of her books, so I own 2 of them, so I intend to read them. And last but not least is Caitlin Doughty. This is the one that you guys probably won't have heard of. She is a YouTuber and she is also a mortician, and her channel is Ask a Mortician, and she has come out with 2 books and I just desperately want to read them both. Desperately. But money. So one day I will get them and I will read them, and I'm so excited for that day. They're non-fiction, but they're gonna be so good. So yes. Just a quick blast through of some authors that I haven't read that I really need to. If you think I should be adding any other authors to this list, put them down below in the comments and I'll tell you if I've read them or not. I probably haven't. I'm really behind with popular authors. So yes, please give me recommendations down below, or any specific books from these authors that you think I should read. My Instagram and Twitter Goodreads and my blog are all in the description down below, and hit subscribe if you want to see some more from me. See you guys next time. Bye!